一口鸡蛋堡，秒回童年街头。小时候，校门口的鸡蛋堡是放学路上最期待的美味。如今再吃，那熟悉的味道瞬间将我拉回那段无忧时光。摊主手法娴熟，将面糊倒入特制模具，磕入新鲜鸡蛋，金黄蛋液瞬间和面糊相拥，再铺上精心调制的肉馅，随着滋滋声，肉香、蛋香、面香交织弥漫。不一会儿，刷上酱料，撒上芝麻葱花，一个热气腾腾的鸡蛋堡就递到了手中。咬下第一口，外层面糊酥脆，内里鸡蛋嫩滑，肉馅扎实弹牙，多种食材的口感在舌尖碰撞，咸香微甜的酱料恰到好处的提味，每一口都是满满的幸福感。鸡蛋堡承载着童年的回忆，也慰藉着长大后的胃。无论岁月如何变迁，这份街头美味始终温暖如初。One bite of a burger, back to childhood streets in second. When I was a kid, the burger in front of the school was the most awaited delicacy on the way out of school. Nowadays, the familiar flavor instantly brings me back to that carefree time. The stall owner skillfully pours the batter into a special mold, knocks in a fresh egg, and the golden egg liquid instantly embraces the batter. Then he spreads on the carefully prepared meat filling, and with the sound of the aroma of meat, egg, and noodles all intertwined and filled with fragrance. Shortly after, white with sauce, sprinkled with sesame seeds and scallions, a steaming egg burger was handed over. When you take the first bite, the outer layer of batter is crispy, the inner egg is tender, and the meat filling is solid and springy. The texture of a variety of ingredients collide on the tip of the tongue. The salty and slightly sweet sauce is just right to enhance the flavor. Each bite is full of happiness. A burger carries the memories of childhood and comforts the stomach after growing up. No matter how the years change, this street food is always as warm as ever. Chapter 1. After being reborn, I immediately agreed to marry into the main family, but the two childhood sweethearts still thought I would marry no one but them. In my previous life, I gave up inheriting my family's company and, at the graduation party, promised them that I would join them in building a business on par together. From then on, even though I devoted myself entirely to the company, I never forgot their birthdays or anniversaries. But those two childhood sweethearts turned around and got involved with the male intern from my company, even demanding that I transfer all my share to him. When I refused, they teamed up with the board of directors to pressure me in order to sign a contract. I drank until I got alcohol poisoning, while they would pass me with cold smiles, unwilling even to call an ambulance for me. When I opened my eyes again, I was back at the graduation party. This time, I decided to stay as far away from them as possible. But why did the two childhood sweethearts start fighting over me instead? When my consciousness returned, I felt someone push me. Brother Chanju, hurry up and get on stage to say a few words. I looked up. A crowd of men and women surrounded me, all exuding that unique, youthful vibe of college students about reading. A city university class of 2010 graduation party hung from the Beyonce. At the center of the party, the stage and its microphone were already waiting for me. I sobered up instantly from shock. I never expected that I had actually been reborn. Back to the graduation party this night was where all the tragedies began. That night, I refused to go home and inherit the company, and my father got so angry he cut off my financial support entirely. Yet the leave me was still full of expectations. I stood on the stage and made an announcement to everyone, especially to my two childhood sweethearts, Wan Xiaolong and Kai Shini. I promised that in the days to come, I would work alongside them to personally draw out our business blueprint, never leaving each other. But such a beautiful promise turned into curse, one that left me dying with regret. Don't you have something you want to say to your two childhood sweethearts? I broke free from my painful memories. My good friend Shen Feiyong, completely unaware of the consequences that would follow my words tonight, winked at me teasingly. I knew he thought I was going to propose to either Wan Xiaolong or Kai Xinyi. But back then, in my past life, I thought I couldn't abandon either of them. It wasn't just about love, there was also friendship and affection. I believed that building a business together would bring the three of us even closer. But in this life, I wanted me the 1,000 more. 开心意。No, I have nothing to say to them, or rather, I have one thing to say. Suddenly remembering something, I stepped onto the stage just like I did in my previous life. 1,000 开心意 looked up at me from the crowd, their eyes filled with admiration. I said loudly, took the microphone, and began. Graduation is just around the corner, and there's something I've never said. Double quotes. T that the crowd erupted in gasps. Everyone thought I was about to confess. 1,000 开心意 blushed, biting their lips, fingers clutching the heads of their coats. They wanted to lower their heads but couldn't help stealing glances at me, but my expression was cold as ice. I just want to clarify something. 1,000 and 开心意 are nothing more than my neighbors and classmates. We have no other relationship after graduation. We will be strangers. 1,000 开心意 faces instantly. One pale, frozen in disbelief. The room fell completely silent. At the exact same moment as in my past life, my father's call came in. I answered calmly. Before he could speak, I said, "All right, Dad, I agree to the marriage arrangement with Miss Man." After hanging up, I made another announcement to everyone. A month from now will be the engagement banquet between me and Man Eden, the eldest daughter of the Man family. You are all welcome to attend except for 1,000 and 开心意。重生回来，我立刻答应了和孟家联姻，两个青梅却还以为我非他们不娶。前世，我放弃继承家里的公司，在毕业派对上许诺会陪他们一起描绘商业版图。此后，哪怕我一心扑在了公司上，也不会忘记他们的生日纪念日。但两个青梅却转头和公司的男实习生打得火热，甚至要我把股份全部转让给他。我不愿意，他们就联合董事向我施压。我为了签合同，喝酒喝到酒精中毒，他们却冷笑地从我身旁走过，连救护车都不愿意帮我叫。再睁眼，我又回到了毕业派对。这次我决定离他们越远越好。可两个青梅怎么为了争夺我而抢起来了呢？意识回笼时，我感觉有人推了我一把。成宇哥，你快上台和我们说两句吧。我抬头看了眼周围，男男女女将我包围着，他们身上有着特有的大学生青春的味道。A 城大学10届毕业晚会的横幅挂在吊梁上，而派对中心的舞台，麦克风已经在等着我了。我立刻吓得清醒了过来，没想到我竟然重生回到毕业派对上了。一切的悲剧就是从今晚开始的。今晚我拒绝了回家继承公司，我爸气得直接断了我的经济来源，但天真的我却依旧满怀期待。我站上舞台，向所有人宣布，更是向我的两个青梅温小妍和蔡欣怡承诺，接下来的日子我会和他们两人一起亲手描绘我们的商业版图，永远不离不弃。可是这样美好的承诺却成了诅咒，最后让我死不瞑目。你不是有话要和你的两个青梅说吗？我从痛苦的回忆中挣脱过来，丝毫不知道我上台后会有什么后果的好兄弟郑飞扬冲我挤眉弄眼的提醒。我知道他以为今晚我要获温小妍和蔡欣怡，其中一人求婚了。只是当时前世的我觉得自己无法舍弃任何一人，除了爱情还有友情亲情，而打拼事业或许能将我三人更加紧密地联系在一起。但这一世，温小妍和蔡欣怡任何一人我都不要了。不，我没话和他们说，也不是，还有一句话。突然想起了什么，我像前世一样站上了舞台，台下的温小妍和蔡欣怡仰着头爱慕地看着我，我心里冷笑着，对着麦克风开始说，马上就要毕业了，有些事我一直没有说。听到这里，所有人都惊呼起来，所有人都以为我要表白了。温小妍和蔡欣怡更是羞红了脸，咬着唇，他们的手指紧紧攥着衣角，想低头又忍不住瞧我，我面上却冷若冰霜。我是要澄清一下，我和温小妍、蔡欣怡的关系，我们只是邻居同学而已，没有其他的身份。毕了业后，我和他们就是陌生人了。温小妍和蔡欣怡脸色瞬间失去了血色，不可思议地呆愣在那里，现场鸦雀无声。我爸的电话和前世同一时间打了过来，我轻巧地接起电话，不等他开口，我就回答道：好的，爸，我同意我和孟小姐联姻。挂掉电话后，我再次向所有人宣布，1个月后将是我和孟家大小姐孟一丹的订婚宴，欢迎大家参加。除了温小妍和蔡欣怡以外，
一个后面芥末，一个香辣的，可以的。
钱转过了。
这谁先来的我都分不清楚。3个。付过了。
支付宝到账。
然后再给我一个
2个黑胡椒，1个香辣的，
一个圆。
一个圆。